Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm so happy to be back with a makeup tutorial. So today I'm pretty much just gonna focus on my recent favorite products and just a couple new things too. So this is what I came up with today, and I am using the Soft Glam palette. So if you want to know how it works and how it blends out and how the colors work together, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're going to begin with our brows, and the two products that I've been recently using, which I've always used the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, but now I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. So I actually use these together. Okay, so first I kind of just brush them into place, and then with the Precisely My Brow Pencil, I start right in here. So I kind of focus more on like from here on. I try to make that darker than the front. And if I feel like I got too much product, then I kind of just brush it, and it kind of takes a little bit of product away. Okay, so after I am done pretty much filling like from here on, I move on and I grab my Anastasia Brow Wiz. And this one, because it is a little lighter, I'll show you guys the difference. So I use Precisely My Brow Pencil in the number 4, and then I use Brow Wiz in medium brown. So you can kind of see how the Brow Wiz is a little bit lighter. So this one I grab and I just pretty much use it to fill in the beginning of my brow. So it kind of creates, I wouldn't say like an ombre effect, but they look a little bit softer in the beginning if you use a lighter color. This is my problem child right here. This brow sucks, and this brow always does what I want it to do, but I always struggle with this one. Then after that, I clean up the bottom, and I always use whatever foundation I'm going to use that day. So today I'm going to use the Fenty in 190. I used to use like a actual highlighting pencil for the brows, and for some reason I feel like this looks a little bit more natural, so I've been recently doing my foundation instead. And then I always just blend it in with my finger, and that just helps it kind of like, you can see the difference. It looks a lot more neat on this one. Okay, so now moving on to eyeshadow. I was in love with like the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and for some reason I finished that one like a couple months ago, and I bought Soft Ochre, and I don't know, like I feel like it's a thinner consistency. It's not as thick. I feel like it looks very patchy, so I've hardly used it. Like I just don't really care for it. So I'm actually just using Shape Tape now. So I just kind of apply some all over the lid. And I use light medium. And that's the same concealer I use for underneath too. And then I set that with my Bye Bye Pores It Cosmetics powder. And I try not to touch my lid so much. I kind of just like go around it, because I'm going to use a shimmery shade, and I don't want that to be so powdery and matte, because I want the shimmer to stand out and stick to my eyelid. Okay, so now for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using, oh gosh, I always drop crap, the new Soft Glam palette. It's so pretty. I love it. So the colors that I'm going to use is, I'm going to do Orange Soda first, and I'm going to be using my Y16 brush. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of, actually I'll grab a lot. Oh, I'm not going to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. I love how this color specifically doesn't kick up as much. As you can see, I'm being pretty rough with it, and it's not kicking up as much. There's certain ones that like, they're pretty messy. Orange Soda is pretty light, so I feel like I can grab a lot of product and it won't show up like really like intense, which I like, because I feel like for a transition shade that works perfectly. And I haven't noticed anything weird. Like I don't think that they work better than Modern Renaissance, and I don't feel like they're like, I don't feel like Modern Renaissance works better either. I feel like they're the same quality. I'm gonna grab Burnt Orange, which is this one. And I am gonna switch my brush. So I'm gonna use this brush. And this one does kick up a little bit more, like, well, kind of like a lot more. But that's kind of normal with Anastasia because their eyeshadows are so creamy. They're gonna do that. It doesn't really bother me that much. You know, every time I'm gonna start doing a look, I'm always like, I'm gonna do something natural, but then it's probably not gonna get natural, guys. It's probably not gonna be natural. It's probably gonna be like crazy. And then I'm gonna grab, let's see, I'm gonna grab Sienna, which is this shade right here. It's such a pretty shade. I'm kind of going like this, little circles. I've been using this palette for the last couple of days and I really like it. I love that it's all warm tones, and then I love the shimmers. They're really, really good. Like the mattes are good, but the shimmers are really nice. You don't have to wet your brush at all. I don't think I've ever had to wet my brush with these shadows, which I really like. I'm gonna go with Sienna, and then I'm gonna grab Cypress Umber. I think that's what it's called. And I'm gonna grab this brush from it. This one is their Airbrush Blending Crease. And with that one, I'm just gonna stay right in here. So then now I'm gonna get just a flat brush. I'm gonna get this brush, and I'm gonna do Rose Pink. And I'm just gonna apply it right in here. These are so soft that if you're too hard, you'll kind of like leave like a little dent on the pan. Then after that, I'm gonna grab Sultry, which is that one. Yeah, so you guys have to be careful with the shimmers because it can get messy. And this one, I'm gonna put it all, I'm just gonna focus this one in the beginning of my eye. This is the first time I've used this one. And Sultry looks like it's kind of hard to apply with a brush. Then this is like one of my favorite brushes. I love how fluffy and how tapered this one is. And it's just so soft. This one's the M507 brush by Morphe. And I kind of want to darken this part up a little bit more. So I'm going to grab more of Sienna. And then I'm going to grab Mulberry, which is that one. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do my eyeliner. And after I do my eyeliner, I'll come back and do my lashes too. I'm gonna put some primer on. And recently, I've been using this little guy. She's so cute. It's called Dream Skin by Dior. So this one's just a serum, but it works really well. It works so well as a primer. It smells like a dream. And it leaves your skin super soft. Okay, so I recently purchased these Morphe lashes. This one is in the style Smoochy. They're huge, guys. They're so big. So I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also excited to try them. Damn, they're huge. The bristles are so soft. Love it. I'm just gonna pop these babies on. They don't weigh anything, like I can't feel them, but they're pretty. They're there. They are there. So now we're gonna move on to skin, and I'm gonna use my Fenty foundation. Add a couple pumps of my Fenty. So I've actually been loving this foundation again. At first it was like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. And then it kind of like, I was like, it's alright. But now I'm like, I like it again. But recently what I've been doing is I haven't been setting it at all. I've just been wearing it by itself. And I've just been using cream products on top of it. And I've actually been loving that. But doesn't taste bad. Okay, so now moving on to my under eyes. As always, and always, and always, and always, I'm gonna use my corrector from Becca, and this one's in the color Peach. I want to try a new corrector, but I don't know which one to try, because I like it pretty pigmented. Like, I like it to be pretty dark. And I've seen a couple brands, and they're not as dark as I want it to be. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab a little bit of my Bye Bye translucent powder, and I'm just gonna set around my nose, because that's usually where my foundation tends to rub off. And I've been really liking my Fenty contour stick too, and this one's in the color Mocha. Remember that one time when I bought those LA ones? Wow, that looks brown. Like, that was funny. So with my lighter Shape Tape, this one's in the color Light Medium. I just do like 3 dots. Then I grab the bottom of my beauty blender, and I kind of just add a little bit underneath my contour, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. So now I'm going to use the highlighter, which is the Amrezy highlighter by Anastasia. I already own So Hollywood, so I was kind of like, I don't know if I should get it, but the waves on this packaging, like, that looks pretty freaking sick. That's kind of the only reason why I bought it. Let's do like a quick comparison. So this one is my So Hollywood. It's like been beat up, and it's one of my favorites. That one is So Hollywood. So actually they're pretty different. The new one is really light, so I feel like that might match more skin tones. They're not exactly the same. They're still like in the Goldie family, but this one's more like a Goldie Pro. So I'm gonna go in and just go in. Okay. Okay. It's there. Can you see it? I might have put like a little bit too much, but that's okay. It's okay. So then I'm gonna go in and just do my blush, and today I'm gonna use my Blush Baby by MAC. I love this color and this color, which is Glycerine. They're pretty different, but I'm gonna use Blush Baby today. So now let's go back to Soft Glam, and I'm gonna grab Sienna. And I'm just gonna kind of smudge out my bottom lash line. Then I'm gonna grab this one, the darker one, the dark brown. And I'm just gonna keep it on out here. I'm not gonna drag it in all the way. And then for my lips, I'm gonna grab Soft Pink, and this one's an Anastasia lipstick. I don't usually wear colors like this. Okay, so this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, and before I forget, Soft Glam does get the stamp of approval by BritnyMurilloBeauty. And make sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to do anything in particular, like if you guys want me to do a new challenge or anything like that. I do want to do a challenge. I want to do my makeup backwards. So if you guys think that would be a good idea, comment down below. I'll probably do it anyway, to be honest. But I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.